Hi, I'm Kayla, and welcome to the most amazing animals. Today, I'm going to give you a tour around the Erie Zoo. So, let's walk inside and see the most amazing animals. The color of the ruffled lemur is black and white. Now inside, he looks like he's just taking a nap. He's really pretty. And now we're in front of the Mer leopard. Look at all the speckles on him. He has a long tail too. And he has whiskers. He has small ears too. And now we're standing in front of the jaguar. The jaguar is an endangered species due to poaching and loss of habitat. Central Mexico through Central America, South America, as far as south as northern Argentina. The largest jaguars are found in Mato Grosso in Brazil. Rainforest, scrubland, and thickets. They require warm climates with substantial cover and a moderate supply of water. Jaguars are mature at 3 years of age. Females will breed every 2 years. After gestation period of about 100 days, 1 to 4 young are born. They begin hunting at 6 months of age and stay with their mothers for up to 2 years. A strong swimmer and agile climber, they can run fast but tire quickly. They are solitary animals except during the breeding season. Being territorial, they will only leave their territory when food is scarce. Jaguars take a variety of sounds, roars, grunts, and mews. Males weigh up to 250 pounds and females weigh up to 200 pounds. Their body reaches lengths of 5 to 6 feet, and their tails are 2 to 3 feet long. The jaguar is the largest cat found in the Americas. Approximately 20 years in the wild, 25 years in captivity. They have long tails too. And whiskers. sharp claws, and they have speckles just like the mer leopard. And now we're going to take a walk around the most amazing animals. And now we're in front of the Indian Majak. He has a small tail and ears. He's brown and on his face he's black. He has small feet too. And now we're in front of the orangutan. Is the only strictly arboreal ape spending their lives inhabiting trees, and the largest tree-living mammal in the world. I guess he's eating right now. Did you know the floor in the orangutan exhibit is heated? There are different temperature zones. They can pick the particular zone where they are most comfortable. I guess they eat pine cones. Most of them are brown. Lots of hair on them. And it looks like he's eating a pine cone now. And there's a baby orangutan there. Orangutans will be extinct in 10 years if we ignore the palm oil crisis. He's eating a pine cone too. I guess his name is Joseph. He was born February 12th, 1986. He's the father of Ollie and Leela. He is very big. I guess he's eating a pine cone too. Here comes the big one. Right there. I guess he likes to be on camera. There's about 3 of them right here. And now we're standing in front of the African lion. The African lion is currently not threatened or endangered. Africa, Asia, and parts of Europe. Savanna grassy plains, open woodlands, and scrub country where there is the greatest variety of hoofed animals to hunt. Wild beasts, buffalo, zebras, and other mammals. Females give birth to 2 to 5 cubs every 2 years after a 105 to 115 day gestation period. At birth, the cubs weigh between 1 to 4 pounds. They stay with their mother for up to 2 years. The male's mane helps protect his head from blows, bites, and wounds during a fight. They have powerful shoulders and 4 legs to bring down prey. Lions have rough tongues to help remove meat from the bones of their prey. Males will warn intruders to stay clear of their territories with loud roars that can be heard from up to 5 miles away. Lions are very social and live in groups called prides. A pride can have up to 35 lions, but the average is 10 to 20. Lions hunt mostly during the evening. Females do most of the hunting and will hunt in groups. Males can weigh up to 550 pounds and reach a length of 9 feet, which includes 3 feet of tail. Females are slightly smaller, 10 to 12 years in the wild, up to 18 years in captivity. We could see 2 of them that are tan, and they do have long tails. They do have long tongues. And I guess they do like rocks and trees. Only on their tails they have some black. They have huge paws. And now we're going to take a walk down there and see another most amazing animal. And now we're in front of the polar bear. The polar bear is currently listed as threatened and approximately 20,000 left in the wild. Their main threat is currently global warming, which is the melting of the ice packs from which they hunt. Arctic areas of North America, Europe, and Asia. They live on the frozen tundra or icy seas, traveling a long distance on ice floes. Seals, fish, lichen in the wild, fish, chicken, and polar bear biscuits at the zoo. Mating occurs in mid-April, with births occurring in November to December after a delayed implantation. Actual gestation is roughly 95 days. The female will den up and give birth to her cubs. She does not eat for 3 to 4 months, living off of stored fat. The female polar bear has 1 to 3 young and breeds every third year. Cubs weigh only a pound at birth and are helpless. They stay with their mother for about 2 years and become mature at 5 to 6 years of age. Males play no role in the raising of the cubs and are actually a threat and have been known to kill cubs. Polar bears have a thick layer of fat, sometimes 4 inches thick, which serves an insulation energy source. The soles of their feet are thickly haired for traction and insulation. They are excellent swimmers, reaching speeds of up to 6 miles per hour. Almost 90% of their time is spent resting, and most of their waking up to hours are spent in the water. The polar bear's coat acts as camouflage, and the hair is actually transparent, allowing the sunlight to penetrate their black skin. Reaching up to 5 feet at the shoulder and a standing height of 8 to 11 feet, they weigh between 700 and 1,200 pounds. Polar bears live 25 to 30 years in the wild and up to 35 years. And now we're going to take a walk and see another most amazing animal. Right now we're in front of the Amur tiger. The Amur tiger is currently endangered due to poaching and loss of habitat. Less than 500 of them remain in the wild. Russian Far East, Russian-China border, and Northeast China. Habitat: boreal forests. Diet: deer, wild boar, elk, lynx, badger, hare, and fish in the wild. Ground meat with special vitamins and minerals here at the zoo. Reproduction: males and females become mature at 3 years of age. Mating occurs between November and April. Gestation is approximately 100 days, with 2 to 4 cubs born in a secluded den. The cubs will nurse for 3 to 6 months and begin to eat meat at 2 months of age. They will remain with their mother for about 2.5 years. The male has no role in raising the cubs. Adaptations: a tiger's stripes act as camouflage in the grasslands and thickets. They are excellent swimmers, but can't climb very well. Their canine teeth are the longest of any predator. Their keen sense of hearing enables them to locate prey and predators. Behavior: Amur tigers are are nocturnal and solitary except during the breeding season. They are territorial and cover large stretches of territory. They mark their territory by scratching on trees and spraying urine along its boundaries. Tigers produce various sounds in order to communicate. One is a loud roar that can be heard over vast distance. Size. Umber tigers are the largest cats in the world. They can weigh up to 700 pounds and grow to 12 feet long from their nose to the tip of their tail. Lifespan. Approximately 15 years in the wild, 18 to 20 years in zoos. And as you can see, there are stripes on him. His colors are black, tan or brown, and white. He has a long tail too and huge claws. We'll be right back after the station identification, and you're watching Channel 6 and 19. And now we're back looking at the African wild dogs. Status: endangered. Their dramatic decline has been due to human precision, habitat loss, decline in prey species, and disease such as rabies and distemper. They have lots of colors on them. They have black, brown, and white. They have long legs too. Adaptations. Their hearts and lungs are large to help with speed and endurance. They have large premolars to aid in breaking bones apart. Reproduction. Only the alpha female and male mate. The female gives birth after a 69 to 73-day gestation once a year. Average litter size is 7 to 10 pups, but they have been known to have as many as 22. Now these are white rhinoceros. They're very big and they have horns. They have big feet too. And it looks like there's only two. And as you can hear, they make lots and lots of sounds. Well, I guess they don't move that much. guess both of them have two horns. Now we're going to take a walk around and see some other animal. And now we're standing in front of the warthog. Status: not endangered. They are hunted for sport and meat. Range: Central, Eastern, and Southern America, Africa, south of the Sahara and in the South Sahel region. Habitat: open grasslands and plains near a good water source. They avoid dense cover and forests. Diet: grass, roots, bark, berries, and sometimes carrion of the wild. Pig pellets, onvenor, biscuits, timothy, hay, apples, carrots, yams, and vitamins at the zoo. Reproduction: breeding occurs after the rainy season ends. The male will follow the female everywhere until she is ready to mate. Gestation lasts 160 to 170 days, after which 2 to 4 piglets are born. They are born hairless and are very sensitive to the cold. They are born in a den and do not leave for 6 to 7 weeks. They are weaned by 6 months of age. Adaptions: the warts on the side of the face are thought to protect the eyes from tucks during head-to-head combat. The males have a pair of curled upper tucks that can reach 12 inches or more in length and are used in combat. They also have special Colu's knee pads that protect their knees when they kneel down to eat. They have poor eyesight but a strong sense of smell and acute hearing. Behavior: warthogs live in family groups called sounders. They're mostly active during the day but can remain active an hour or so after dark. When threatened, the young will enter the burrow first and an adult enters last with its head facing out to protect against predators. They will wallow in the mud to cool off because they do not have sweat glands. Then they run up to 30 miles per hour. Size: 3.5 to 4.5 feet in length and weigh between 100 and 220 pounds. Lifespan: approximately 15 to 20 years. And they have horns too. And now we're gonna take a walk to see some other amazing animal. Status: the giraffe is currently not threatened or endangered. Range: Africa south of the Sahara Desert. Habitat: semi-desert areas, open woodlands, and savannas. Diet: leaves and buds from trees and bushes in the wild. Grain, alfalfa, hay, cow manna, high protein supplement, and vitamins at the zoo. Reproduction: females become mature at 4 years of age and males at 3 years. Gestation is 14 to 14 through 1.5 months, with one calf being born weighing 90 to 160 pounds and standing 5 to 6 feet tall. The female gives birth standing up with the calf dropping 5 feet to the ground. Within a few hours, it can stand, walk, and run. Adaptions: the giraffe's long neck allows it to spot enemies from a distance. They feed on high-protein buds from trees with their long 18-inch tongues, reaching in between the long thorns. When walking, they swing both legs on each side of their body at the same time. Giraffes have the same number of vertebrae in their neck as a human. They generally sleep standing up, only lying down for short periods of time. Typically living in herds of 2 to 10 animals, the males often live separately from the females with young. Size: giraffes can reach a height to 18 feet and weigh between 2,000 and 450 pounds, 500 pounds. Lifespan: approximately 20 years in the wild, 25 years in captivity. And now we'll take a walk around and see some other amazing animals. And now we're at the North American river otter. Range: Canada and the United States, wherever there are freshwater fish. Habitat: rivers and lakes, especially small rivers running into large lakes. They prefer to live and swim in water that is free from weeds. Diet: fish, frogs, crayfish, birds, eggs, and mice in the wild. Around meat with vitamins and minerals added. Carrots and minnows here at the zoo. Reproduction: otters are very solitary animals except for the mating season. Usually a litter consists of 1 to 5 cubs. They are born blind and toothless, and after 35 days, their eyes open. Mothers stay with their young for about 8 months. The cubs learn to swim when they are 10 to 12 weeks old. Adaptations: otters close their nostrils and ears to keep the water out while they are fishing underneath the water or ice. They have long, coarse, scarred hairs that cover and protect the tightly packed underfur, which traps air and keeps them warm. Otters are nearsighted, which provides them with greater underwater viewing abilities, and streamlined bodies help them move quickly through the water. Because they have a high metabolism and digest food within 3 hours, their food intake is almost constant. Behavior: North American river otters are extremely elusive, secretive, and always alert for any sign of disturbance. When frightened or angered, otters emit a musky odor. They can swim 7 to 8 miles per hour and can stay underwater for 3 to 6 minutes. They live in pairs and make their homes in burrows along the riverbanks. Size: male otters are 30 to 40 inches in length with a 12 to 15-inch tail and weigh 10 to 25 pounds. Females are slightly smaller. Lifespan: approximately 15 years in the wild, 19 years in zoo. And now we'll take a walk and see some other amazing animal. And now we're standing in front of the African kangaroo cage. Boy, they look like big jackrabbits. They have really long legs and they're brown. And I guess they're getting fed too. And I will take a walk and see some other amazing animal. Thank you very much for coming out to watch the most amazing animals. I'm Kayla Cohen, signing out.